Hey, what's up? Just wanted to talk about the Destiny 2 pay model, whatever. It's not a free-to-play game. I don't understand why or how they get allowed. Really, just allowed. Like, this is not a free-to-play game, and it should not be in the free-to-play category. And nobody should ever refer to this as a free-to-play game, like ever. Um, and it has a decent demo, I guess. Anyways, so what I wanted to share is, look, if you want to play Destiny 2 and get into it, you really play it. You basically comes down to you just gotta be willing to spend $100 a year to enjoy all the content, like legitimately, for just the content. You have to buy the expansion, and then you have to pay for the season pass. The season pass isn't just like some extra thing that has the content that you want to play. No, it's pretty stupid and horrible. But that's just the way it is. If you want to play the game, that's what you'll do. You'll pay to play it. And I sometimes I think, man, I'm like, I've subscribed to World of Warcraft for years in the past. I've subscribed to DC Universe Online when it first came out. I subscribed to EverQuest Online Adventures on the PlayStation 2. Um, so I've paid like actively throughout years for a game. So that, it's not unusual to me or anything. Depends too on, like, I mean, am I playing that all day? Those games I played all day, every day for years, there was plenty of content to enjoy it stuff. Destiny 2 a little bit different, but anyways, that's my point though. Is like, if you want to play it, you're gonna pay for it. So that's it, basically. You, I would say, just be prepared. If you want to play this, spend $100 on it, and you're good to go. Pretty much. They do also have the shop. In my experience, I almost never touch the shop. I've browsed it sometimes here and there just to see what's in there and stuff, but I mostly stay away from it. Fortunately, the game has plenty of cool cosmetics you get from playing the game. There's a lot of cool stuff that you get just playing the game, so that's cool. Not sure what's in the shop that you can't get from playing the game. Like, I don't know. I've never looked that up, and I don't really care. But I have noticed that there is some stuff in the shop that you can get for free after a grind of some kind. There's this currency in the game called Bright Dust, and I didn't know what it was for a really long time. I didn't understand it. I wasn't playing the game pre-hardcore at the time. I had heard of it being out of the game, and when I had a bunch at the time, it was when it was new and whatever. But I didn't know exactly what it was and whatever. And then I got back into the game. The first time I got back into the game and played a lot, I started seeing that my Bright Dust, and I was like, oh, hey, cool. So I can actually buy things like every 5 days. They have a reset. I guess it's 7 days. Every week they do like a reset. I guess it's the same reset for the bounties or the weekly quests or whatever. But they give you different options to pick from to purchase with your Bright Dust, which is earnable by playing the game. Now, I don't know exactly what all gives Bright Dust. I've never researched that, or I just passively I have this much. I mean, I did get a couple of the season passes. The season passes do give a lot, apparently. Like, let me see. Like, I don't remember how much this one. Like, at least 10,000. Like, at least, I think, from this season pass, around there. I don't know, a lot just from the season pass. And that's part of it. They even give it with the free one, which is cool. Oh, I forgot to see if my camera is covering that. Yeah, it's covering a little bit. Yeah, it's covering. There's part of this has Bright Dust, like part of the season pass has Bright Dust, also for free players. Yeah, I can't seem to get one that's not under the camera. So what? Oh, there's one. Whatever. Anyways, but I had gotten some too before I even had played, bought a season pass, whatever. I had Bright Dust before that stuff, and I don't remember how I got it. I do know, and they give you little bits, like you can get little bits from doing bounties, specific bounties. I don't remember which ones, how that works. I think it's the random bounties. I guess I don't know. I haven't. Again, I'm not. I just know what the Bright Dust is. Anyways, I have a bunch just from playing the game and the season passes. I've spent a bit too. Like, I actually they have a Bright Dust section, which is cool, and these are items from the shop that you can pay real money for. And they rotate these, you know, like every week. Every week these items change and whatever, and you can spend your bright dust on them. The ships and the or the bikes, whatever, the vehicles. I always call them bikes. But your spaceships and your bikes, right? Those are usually the most expensive. Like these, like 2,000 and 2,500 are your bright dust. But then like the shaders are usually pretty cheap, like 300 to 400 bright dust, that's the colors. So it just depends what you want. But yeah, usually the transmog stuff and the ships and the bikes are more expensive. I've been getting a lot of the shaders. When I started noticing that the shop had the shaders, I was like, "Oh, that's the colors for how you can change your suit and your gun and whatever." So, anyways, as far as the shop goes, as far as I can tell, and again, I haven't paid like a lot of attention to the shop itself, but it seems like Bright Dust can get you some pretty cool stuff for free. That's available for real money that you can get with Bright Dust. So that's cool. It would be a long grind. I mean, you'd have to play a lot and whatever, but I mean, it's cool that that's even possible. I do dig that. Anyways, just want to talk about the game. So, I don't know, man. It's weird. Like it's a fun, cool game. I think it's worth playing when I'm in the mood. Like I'm glad to pay for it. You know, like it's a cool game. I've played it a lot. But I just wanted to share, like, look, you know, it's not free to play. There's nothing about it is even close to free to play, other than having a freaking microtransaction shop model, I guess, you know. I think it's cool that they at least allow some form of in-game way to earn items that are also in the shop, you know, like that's cool. That was something, one of my biggest complaints right away when World of Warcraft added a damn cash shop thing. Microtransaction. It's already a sub-based game, and then they did that. I was like, you can't be serious, but this is the world we live in, and I hate it. Anyways, so Destiny 2, cool game. But if you want to play it, you do have to own all the expansions. For like, if you want to enjoy all the content, like you have to own the expansions. You have to, like if you don't own the expansions, you'll end up like having like stuff like this locked off. Like these are the dungeons. These are like weekly dungeons that you can do for good rewards to, you know, just for gear grind and stuff. This and some of these were season pass specific, so you could have the expansion, but if you didn't have the season pass, you couldn't do these, right? So basically, if you open up the game and you don't own none of the expansions or nothing, you're gonna see all these things that are normal parts of the game locked. It's gonna say you need this, you need this, you need this. So basically, you need all the expansions. I had picked up like half of them. I think I originally played this game on PS4. And I think I had bought like 2 of the expansions on there. I think Witch Queen and Beyond Light. Might have been another one as well, actually. I guess 3 of them. Did I? Wow. Anyways, I think I got those for like $40 each or whatever at the time, maybe. I don't know. I usually try to get them on sale, but I have to wait like a full year for like a worthwhile sale of these expansions on this game. Basically, they do the best deals like before the next expansion comes out, which is really funny. But yeah, then when I moved to PC, I had to get the expansions again. I went third-party website, got them much cheaper. You know, it depends. Sometimes you get better sales. Anyways, right. No, so yeah, you'll like if you don't own the expansions and you start like clicking or looking around in all these places, whatever, it's just gonna be like locked, you can't do this, you can't, it's everything. It's basically all you can do is patrols, which is nothing. So you can get a feel for the game with the patrols. The patrols are they're basically side missions kind of, and they're throughout these maps. Like when you're on a planet, you can find little beacons that will start you on a little mission that you can go do. Usually as you shoot stuff and whatever. But as far as like all the main stuff, like this would be logged, and like whatever, just stuff would be locked. Like all the main stuff would be locked if you don't own things. So yeah, you gotta, you know, look out for good sales and stuff to catch up. But it just depends what you want to do too. Like, I mean, you could just play the current expansion, but that's what I learned too when I returned to the game after a while, right? Like, I don't remember which break I had taken at the time. But I returned to the game to play an expansion, and I didn't have a previous expansion. So I was playing the new expansion, and I was like, I kept seeing content I couldn't do, and I was like, son of a, damn it, you know, damn it, man, damn it. But anyways, yeah, so eventually I ended up getting them all, I think. Pretty sure I had them all on PS4 as well as PC now. Well, I don't have the new ones on PS4. Like, Witch Queen was the last one I played on PS4. And then, was it? Yeah. And then I started playing at the end of Witch Queen on PC and got the current one, right? Lightfall? Is that the one? Yeah. Whatever the current one is. I think it's Lightfall. They can do a lot of similar name crap in this game, man. Like, there's I was just thinking about this. The hell was I thinking about this the other day? Or yesterday, even. I might keep going the wrong window. Lightfall. Okay, yeah. So Lightfall is the name because they had Beyond Light, and I don't know what this New Light is. Like, is New Light? I don't think that was an expansion. I think it's related to Beyond Light. I don't know. Whatever. And then I was thinking about it. Oh, what was it? It was 3 H's. Something to do with their. Oh yeah, the skill builds. And it wasn't H's. It was S's. Well, it was Solar, Strand, and Stasis. Solar, Strand, and Stasis. These are 3 different skill sets. Strand, Stasis, and Soul. They all start with a friggin' S, man. SSS. And I'm like, dude, could you guys not have thought of like a different name so that they all didn't start with a damn S? You know, like I don't know. I just think that's funny. Anyways, well, I've said more than I meant to. Mostly just want to talk about like the pricing stuff. Like, I just really, I'm not bothered by their store, because I just, whatever. Like, fortunately the game has, like I said, the game has enough in-game earnable stuff that makes me not be jealous of what's in the store. You know, I mean, that's how a game should be. If you're going to have a store like this and you know it's just cosmetics, then you should have cool cosmetics from the freaking game itself that you don't have to pay extra for, right? Like, you should. So anyway, so that's what's going again, and then the Bright Dust, the free way to get stuff in the store also. I imagine there's probably some stuff in the store that you can't ever get with Bright Dust, but I don't know for sure. I have not paid enough attention. I haven't been on every time the store rotates. I have not been on every time to see like what really goes through. I'm probably gonna end up getting this one and this one as well before the week changes. Probably borrow those right now. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna go now. Bye bye.